Today we're glad to be chatting with Brochu, who plays Ray in Lemonade Mouth. Hi, Chris. How are you?
Good. How are you doing?
Very good. So tell me, did you ever think Lemonade Mouth would become such an overnight success?
Yeah, I was very excited about how people just really received it. While filming it, we all thought we had something, special. We all really enjoyed it. Everybody involved was just fantastic and top notch. But the success of it has really just grown, and I'm really just grateful for the opportunity that we've been given.
Right. And what's been your overall experience filming the movie?
Truthfully, just a great time altogether. I mean, it was a relatively fast shoot, about 7 weeks or something, and when we were on set, it was time to work. But off set, we were having a good time, messing around, playing games, going out to dinner every night, most likely, and it was really a group of 6, 7 kids that just became family over about 7 weeks, and every time we get together, it's just like a family reunion. It's a really cool experience to be a part of.
Absolutely. It looks like the cast gets along so well, so that's great.
Yeah, we really do. It's really a blessing.
And tell me, do you have a favorite scene and song from the movie?
I think one of my favorite things, besides shooting the performance scenes, would have to be just the whole exchange in front of the turbo blaster scene when Lemonade Mouth gets its name by spitting on me. That just was a fun scene to shoot, and with the whole lemonade spit, that was a very interesting experience to be a part of.
Absolutely.
And song-wise, I really like, as far as much like Crush, Love, and The Crowd goes, and I also obviously love The Terminate because of just the energy of that song.
And back to your favorite scene with Hayley Kiyoko there, we wanted to know how that spitting scene went, if it was actually real and all.
Yeah, they couldn't have her actually spit it on me for, quote-unquote sanitary reasons. So they actually had to build this little contraption out of PVC pipe and use pressurized air, and then they would just push a button and they would just project at me, and it was kind of a little, because you were anticipating it every time, and it would just make a loud, sound really fast, and then it would hit you in the face. It was fun. We did it about 4 times, so.
I was going to ask you how many times you had to reshoot that. 4 times.
Yeah, it was about 4 times.
And now tell me, do you think the fans can kind of start a revolution of their own and make a tour happen?
I think that's really just up to the fans, and it really depends on, how, I guess from the business standpoint, the numbers today, and, but, if the fans want it, I think the fans can get it. So, we're waiting just like everybody else is to see, what the decisions are.
Absolutely, because I think it would be pretty cool to see Mudslide Crush perform.
Yeah, that'd be a blast out of there. I mean, if anything like that happened, I would love to be just a part of it in general because, like I said, we're all just family, so, for me to be a part of that would just be a blast for me.
Of course, and then tell me, if there were to be a Lemonade Mouth 2, what would you like to see happen in the sequel?
I don't know, really, I would love for, I think Ray, Ray can only be the hatred. He can only be the mean guy for a little while longer, I feel like. I feel as if, in a perfect world, I think that Ray and Stella would get this weird relationship going on. I think they would actually be quite the power couple. So.
Yeah, no, I could see that happening. I think the audience would like that. You could sense something happening between the two. That would be neat. Yeah,
I think it'd be cool because, the first scene you ever see me and see Stella, or Hayley's character, I'm just hating on her, and I'm just, kind of making fun of her. And I think that we're both, character-wise, just so headstrong and just rambunctious. I think it would just be an interesting thing to see them kind of get feelings for each other in a little mushy way because, they're just not that right now.
Right, they're both powerful characters in the movie, definitely.
Yeah, exactly.
And then tell us, how long have you been singing for?
I mean, probably since I was like 13 or 14. I mean, I never was trained in doing it, and I never really, I never really trained. So, just for years, just kind of doing it for fun and whatever else. But it's just a little fun escape, just like acting is. It's just another form of art that you can go and just kind of be vulnerable and express yourself with.
Right, absolutely. And then tell us about your character, Timmy, in the new movie Soul Surfer.
Oh, so I play Timmy Hamilton, who is the middle child, and he is kind of the comedic relief in just life in general. I think he just has a good spirit about him, and he's very, very quiet unless you're with your family and friends, and then he can be just a jokester, and it's just he's a very lovable character. So I was very, very happy to have gotten the role and got to meet him. And after the premiere of Soul Surfer in L.A., he came up to me and his girlfriend came up to me, and they were just very thankful that I got to play the role, and I was obviously thankful to them for picking me to play the role because I was honored. So
absolutely. And then tell us, how did you like filming the movie, especially since it was filmed in Hawaii?
I mean, I don't feel anybody can really, first of all, not enjoy filming, and then second of all, not enjoy filming when you're in Hawaii.
Right.
I mean, it was my first time ever being to Hawaii, and I mean, I'm a big surfer in general, so it was just kind of a dream come true. It's like the perfect project. We got to go there, and anytime I wasn't shooting, me and Ralph Thomas, who played my older brother, Noah Hamilton, we would just go off and we would go surfing on the North Shore, and it was just, you couldn't ask for a better, situation, and it's a tough job, but somebody has to do it.
Definitely. And then you have to tell her your flash mob video that you did, that actually it went viral, I'd have to say so. So many views it got.
Yeah, it was, the flash mob, it was kind of just like this thing that me and Hayley called me up like a Thursday night, and we did it on a Saturday, and she just asked me, Chris, are you down to kind of just mess around and do a flash mob? And, I mean, if anybody knows me, I'm pretty much down for the cause. Whatever you guys want to do, I'm down for it. So, she picked me up at my house, and we went to this dance studio at 10:30 in the morning, and we got with this choreographer, Christy and 15 dancers that just gave up their day for free and didn't know us. We didn't know them. And, we choreographed it for probably around 3 hours. And then went straight from there to the Apple Store, the Grove, and then it was extremely packed, and we were just like, we got to do it. And seriously, I have jumped out of planes, I have, bungee jumped, but that, I was so nervous to do that. Me and Hayley were both just like, we felt like we were like in Ocean's 11 or something, just about to just rob a bank or something. It was, the nerves were just insane. But, as soon as we got the music playing, we just went for it, and it was a blast. So
it was great. It was definitely an epic video, I'm sure.
Thank you.
And tell us, how did it feel having Ashton Kutcher actually tweet the video?
That was so crazy because I was actually hanging out with some friends, and one of my friends came down from her room, and she said, Chris, Ashton Kutcher just tweeted your video. I was like, what are you talking about? No way. And she showed me, and I was like, oh my goodness. So I called Hayley, and I was like, hey, how you doing? She said, oh, good, fine. It's been kind of a rough day. I was like, well, I thought I'd be the first to tell you that Ashton Kutcher kind of tweeted our video to his 6 million fans. And she was like, what? No way. And she just started freaking out. I should have recorded it because her response was epic. But, so it was really cool. And I think that it was very unexpected. And it was just cool to see where the video got to. And I was actually at an audition yesterday, and the person reading it with me was like, oh, and I mean, this is kind of interesting, but, before you were even going to come in for this role, somebody sent me your video.
Oh, no way.
And I was like, oh, really? Right on. Did you enjoy it? And he was like, yeah, it was really cool. I was like, oh, thank you very much. That's very cool for you to say. So it's interesting to see just how the internet works in general, because you just never know who's watching. That goes for, watch what you're doing and, be a good example. And just when you're artistic and do something fun that you love to do, you really never know who's going to see it.
Right. You did something right. If all these people have been seeing it, that's great.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what? The next question is, though, where is the flash mob going to hit next?
Me and Hayley've been talking about it. We're kind of letting the effects of that one cool off first. I think I'm gonna let that one kind of just do its thing, and we've been talking about where we want to go next, though. So we'll keep you guys posted.